How's it going, everyone? James here.
Oh, you guys know who I am. I don't have to introduce myself anymore.
Hi, Emily. Say hi, Emily. I'm sharing this to Twitter real quick.
Okay.
Here, let's just tweet this.
Do you want to share it to like Facebook too?
Well, let me share to Facebook. And I'm no longer using... Oh.
No longer using that iPhone.
I'm no longer using my crappy old iPhone 5. Let's see.
I don't know if it'll let you do it as your page.
Let's see if we'll let...
Isn't it so good? Yeah. I left you to your groups and to your profile, but...
Let's see. Should I just post it to my personal?
Yeah.
Hashtag live now.
There we go.
There we go. So after those technical difficulties, there we go. So now it's all working. Sorry about the wait, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go into the meat of this video. Emily almost died.
Yeah,
So, first off, tell them where we were.
Sorry, I feel like a frog in my throat. We were at the mall.
The Woodlands Mall in the Woodlands, Texas, for those who are wondering.
Okay, you don't have to give away positions.
They know we're in Texas.
Okay, they don't have to know though. So we were at the mall, and we were walking out, and I was wearing heels. And for the record, they weren't that high. They were maybe 4 inches, like my ex's dick.
Oh!
Sorry, guys. So I was wearing heels, and I was walking, and I checked the sidewalk, and everything looked my ankle really bad.
I thought I was... something similar happened to my mom years ago, and it ended up screwing up her back really bad. So I was like, oh crap, how is she? Oh, I just noticed. You can tell I haven't shaved today.
Yeah.
But like, you know, so... Right, that was scary. But also,
It was pretty bad because there was like a bunch of people around.
they laughed. What the hell?
People laughed instead of trying to help me. So,
People in the Woodlands are rude. Like, wow, way to make an impression. Like, what a rude bunch of people. And then there was a guy sitting on a bench right across from me, and he was just smoking the entire time. Didn't do anything. In fact, didn't he run in, like, shortly after? Like, no, didn't even make sure you're okay.
The guy sitting across from me was just smoking, and he watched me fall, and my bun. I was like, what is
No,
that?
it's okay, but yeah.
And so he put it. I fell, and I looked up, and I made like eye contact, and he like put out a cigarette and left, and I'm like, cool, dude. I could have just died.
So,
And then, like, a group of 10 or so people walk by, and instead of any of them offering help or saying...
they laughed.
Yeah, instead of going, hey, do you need some help or anything, they just, like, laughed, and I'm like, cool.
So,
cool.
the thing is, at first we thought it was a break. Thankfully, it's not broke. Your leg's out of commission for it, which is, I mean, because we're going to Warped Tour tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, she's been on crutches a bit. But then, like, for long-term stuff, like when we were running some errands at another mall around Houston, forget which one, and so what we've done is that we were told just have her in a wheelchair if she needs to really be on her foot for a while.
Yeah.
So she's been partially in and out of a wheelchair, haven't you, babe?
Yeah, but it's been okay. James pushes me downstairs and stuff. It's fun.
I don't push you downstairs. I find elevators. I took you... Wow, that's so nice talking about me, especially since I just took you for ice cream. And for something else. We went to Target and stuff. Well, first things first, I talk about... I don't like to use mean language, but about that thought we saw at Cold Stone.
I love how, like, you didn't even know what thought meant, like, a week ago.
Okay, but she was a thought. But it's not very nice. But anyway, it reminds me. But it really rubbed me the wrong way.
So I'm sitting at, like, we had been sitting there and we were talking about future stuff for the channel, which is always really exciting. And we were sharing an ice cream. The
main thing is at some point I want to start a website, and we kind of both want to do stuff with the website.
But we were talking about the fact that I'm starting to slowly get into graphic design, and we start to leave, and I'm in my chair, and he's throwing out our trash, and he's back to pushing me, and I lean my head back because he's, like, notorious for forehead kisses, and I, like, love it. I eat it up. And love you too. He goes to kiss my forehead, and, like, this girl, and she couldn't have been more than, like, 16.
Oh, she already looked like she had some plastic surgery or something.
Yeah, but she was dressed up, like, a lot older, like she thought she was hot shit.
Excuse our language. I told her not to swear.
It's hard when you get, like...
I know, but anyway, so keep going, love.
And she looks to her friends, and then, like, this big stage whisper with, like, fucking eye contact.
Except, like, you know one of those whispers where it's not really a whisper, but you can hear it?
Stage whisper is, love.
I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, it's when you whisper like this.
And she's like, I can't believe he has a girlfriend.
And then, like, the other one goes, ew, oh my god, that is his girlfriend. And it's like, honey, we were just sharing an ice cream. What the heck?
Like, maybe I look bad because I haven't, like, normally I shave my mustache and this part often, but, like, we've really just been running errands, right? I'm not going to clean up running errands, right?
And it was just, like, really
and I was
funny.
like, whatever. What a piece of white trash.
Anyway, so then we went to Target because he was mad. Or do you want to go back and talk about what we got at the other mall?
Let's talk about that later. We posted that kind of on our Instagram, which y'all watching should definitely all check out. Check out our Instagram, instagram.com/stuffweplay. But afterwards, we were both kind of miffed about it. And there was a Target right nearby. Well, first we went to GameStop, and GameStop didn't really have anything. GameStop's kind of disappointing nowadays. It's like half of it's not even games now.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a less cool Hot Topic.
It's like a crappier ThinkGeek. I actually went into a ThinkGeek the other day and got some cool stuff. But regardless, let's talk about what we got at Target. And the first thing first is Emily's really... Well, first things first, we should... Now let's talk about what we got at Target. Okay. So Emily's really into Tsum Tsums. Went over this on our Target Date Challenge video. So we got a Tsum Tsum mystery pack. And we've never got one of these before.
Because, like, I haven't really done, like, the little plastic ones. Oh, it's a bullseye.
Oh, cool. And it even has, like, a little stand and stuff for it.
Yeah, they come...
Oh, that's really cool.
They come with stands. I haven't bought one yet because I'm, like, trying not to get too into Tsum Tsums.
We're trying not to lay off on collecting because I'm about to get a new place up in Victoria and she wants to come up at some point.
Like little tiny bullseye guys. There we go. Yeah.
Baby bullseye. Wow. And then, should we get to the little stand? Well, while you open up the stand, I guess I should go over what I got.
Yeah.
All right. So I found it's like these little mini Funko Pop things. We're finally slightly getting the Funko Pops. I got this little Mega Man one. It said it's going to be some sort of arcade thing, so not guaranteed to be Mega Man, but at least looks like a little Mega Man arcade machine. I know there are Mega Man arcade games, but never of the original game, but still very cool. Hello, people in the chat.
Like, I thought it was really cute. I was really
happy. So do you want to hold this for a sec while...
No, not really. I got it.
It's a little record player for Bullseye to stand on.
From the second movie.
Oh, that's really cool. Is it like a stand?
Yeah, it's from Woody's Roundup.
You see here.
Bullseye right there.
There we go. All right, can you hold this for a sec?
I can.
Oh, she's going to unbox it. Okay, hey, even better. So we're running about the tie-dye shirt. She and I made tie-dye shirts for Warped Tour because she's super excited. We're going to see Beartooth, which is her favorite band ever.
Not like my favorite band ever, but they're like top like 5, and you guys check them out.
What mini Mooga Man did we get?
We actually did get a Mega Man.
Oh my gosh, we actually got the Mega Man from the Mega Man. I'm not... Look at this. This is actually really cute. I actually really like how little Funko Pops. Yeah. We're not collecting them, though we did actually buy one. We'll go over that.
Yeah.
Is this a keychain or is it just a
It's just a little figure. It's just
I really like... The thing is, it feels really sturdy. I know people are like, don't unbox them, but I really like it. I think it's a really cool little Mega Man.
Well, like, the thing with this is, like, you have to unbox it to know what you got.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of don't see the point of... Like, I keep packaging for things, but I don't see the point of keeping things in their packaging.
Because you have, like, all these different, like, things. You can get Frogger, Miss Pac-Man,
Bomberman,
Dig Dug, Centipede.
I kind of want a Miss Pac-Man one. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But regardless, so really cool little Mega Man right here, so.
Yeah, and it shows just all the ones you can get. But the box was, like, really cool, and I thought... Because we were looking for the Mega Man Pop originally, and we couldn't find one. And then, like, I saw the little box, and it was like, Mega Man!
So what was kind of interesting, so the other day, I think it was, I forget which mall, but we found a Think Geek store, went in there, it was really cool, and I found out they had these Mega Man pop vinyls, but it's black and white, so it's kind of like the Game Boy Mega Man games, which is great, because I didn't play the NES Mega Man games as a kid, I played the Game Boy ones, the original Game Boy Mega Man games. I had Mega Man 1 through 4, could never find 5, and Extreme 1 and 2, and I loved it. So, unfortunately, you could only get those from, like, a little random loot crate-like thing, which was a shame.
Which was pretty cool, but we weren't guaranteed Mega Man, and so we didn't really want to risk paying $20 if we weren't going to get...
So instead we got, for $20, it's called a Gamer Pack Super Edition. And what you're guaranteed is one of these canvas arts of a Mario character. You know which one you're getting. We got the pink Peach one because Peach is her favorite.
Well, my favorite is Daisy, but they did not have a Daisy.
True. Actually, one thing about doing is because I have an idea for a new film sub. Maybe put one of these up, and then I want to get the Luigi one because Luigi is my favorite. And then I want to get a Stuff We Play poster, which I think would be really cool.
We got a little notebook.
It's Super Mario Land, and that's really cool. And actually, on the topic of Mario Land, here, I'm going to get up for a sec and just show this off. So the other day, I got extremely sick. We'd gone to the pool. I wasn't the pool. We'd gone to a local lake to swim. And I guess I got both a little sick and super sunburned. So the next day, we're running errands, and we happened to go back to the Woodlands Mall, right? And she runs... This is before she has her little accident, right?
Yeah.
And so she goes on a Hot Topic and is looking at bows, and like, I'm start getting dizzy spells. So I'm like, babe, I have to sit down. Ends up she was just waiting for me to leave, right?
Yeah, and like I saw it I saw the couple when we first walked in, and I'm like, I'm gonna make him leave because anytime I start looking at bows or anything, he's like, I'm gone.
Well,
and
I try to stay.
He just gets bored, and I don't blame him.
But she got me this Super Mario Land Game Boy cup. And what happens is it's just a blank Game Boy when it's in hot water. But when it's in cold water...
It changes.
Yeah, and like, that was really cool. And like, it's one of those things that Emily did that... I don't know, babe. It was like, I didn't expect you to do it. And I so wasn't... And for a day when I was just feeling so dizzy and kind of crappy, it just really made my day.
It was really awesome, too.
Also, everyone in the chat, say hi.
It was pretty cool as well, because he thought I was buying bows, and he's like, oh, which bows did you pick? Because I've been looking at some Peter Pan ones, which were really cute. And I go, well, why don't you open my bag and look? And then he just, like, pulls out the cup, and he stops, and he's looking at it, and he's like, is this for me? And I'm like,
Now
it's...
Yeah. Oh,
it's Facebook, yeah.
So, what else?
I
also...
have Dr. Mario socks, but they're already packed.
Yeah, because she's going on a train trip soon. And then, I guess... Oh, poor babe. We got this Mario Kart keychain in there. And then... Oh, I'm not sure if I showed this off, but, like... I got this about a month ago. I'm not sure if I ever showed it off, but this was $7 new complete at GameStop. Chibi Robo Ziplash for the 3DS.
So anyway, the day I fell and almost died, we were looking at bows, because I really did want bows, but like, I got sidetracked and was like, boyfriend stuff. So I ended up getting, like Hot Topic was doing buy one get one $1 on Pokemon stuff, and I was really excited because like nerdy bows are like the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually found Eevee bows. I have 2 of them. I have matching Eevee bows. They've got like fur on them and stuff. They're really cute.
I guess on that topic, we actually did get some games. We got 2. And that was Nancy Drew, the Clue Bender Society, and Pokemon White version. I traded in my copy of White version because I thought I had a copy of Black version. I did not. However, the money went towards getting you a new PS2.
Yeah, which was really exciting.
What happened was I cleaned up hers a while back, her old one, and I could get it to read PS1 games and CDs, but it could not read and play PS2 games. So I just...
Yeah, which is really like, well, like I guess like the big thing is that PS2 like was bought like original in box and stuff back when it first came out like a billion years ago.
God, it's weird to think that that's considered retro nowadays.
I know, it makes me feel uncomfortable, but you know, it was like, you know, brand new when it was brand new, and it went through, you know, 2 kids and...
Oh. You?
Yeah, me and my older brother went through us too.
But, so I couldn't get... So I sold that one. I bought her a new one using... actually, it was pretty interesting. I just funded that and then an extra version of Pokemon Soul Silver I had laying around.
We ended up going to a really cool shop. I think you and Colin did a video there.
Game Exchange?
No, we got this at, the comic store.
Oh, yeah, that video's not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but I think you 2 did one there, right?
Yeah, yes, it's coming out there. Space Cadets Collection. Actually, I think we did a vlog there, like, way back when the channel first started. And we got a little Niffler thing I think I showed off earlier from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find.
Which, it was really awkward because my name in James's phone right now is Baby Niffler because I love Harry Potter and
you love shiny things.
And I love Fantastic Beasts, and I love the Niffler so much because he's like, shiny things.
It's literally both of us.
And I'm like that all the time. I'm always like, shiny object, I must take this and hide it away.
Now, tell me about the Nancy Drew, because this is a series you really like, and we just played through Crystal Skull for PC, because I have a Windows XP gaming rig now.
I'm not even joking. So, like, if you've never played a Nancy Drew game, this is great. You'll love it if you kind of like point and click stuff. But if you've played any of like the original games or if you've read any of the novels, please do not play it. None of it is remotely canon. Nancy is for some reason a blonde.
I don't get it either.
Well, like I think like the big thing is like Nancy's always been a redhead from like the start of the books on.
Right.
And like that was always really fun being a redhead myself. Like there was like some kind of redheaded character, but instead she's she's pretty much like low-key Princess Peach, except more bubblegum poppy.
I don't get it here.
But it was just one of those things that it just kind of annoyed me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it doesn't play as well as it probably should.
Granted, it plays a lot better than the Game Boy Advance one you got a while back.
Yeah, where they literally ported the computer game onto a Game Boy Advance.
You see, you can't do that, you know? The only time I've seen a point-and-click game work like that on a non-touchscreen device was Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom for NES, which is a game I really want to get a physical copy of because it's so good. It's so good, but I can never find a copy.
But like, I've been making James play Nancy Drew with me recently, and he's like really enjoyed it except for like some parts, which I get. Everybody kind of, if you've played the
No,
games,
not
you
even
have
some parts. In Crystal Skull, there's a skee ball puzzle. The problem is, like with real skee ball, it's 50% skill and 50% chance. And this one literally is mostly chance. And we were stuck for like 2 hours on this one random puzzle. It was very annoying.
Yeah, you kind of have to like find the sweet spot with it, and it sucks. But once you get it, you feel like really good.
And
I think that's it.
That's it. We've only been going 20 minutes, but I guess there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, there's only like one person watching right now.
Yeah, we were up to like 7 a few minutes ago.
I know, we had like 7 and then like everybody dropped.
Then 3 and then... Yeah, but thank you, one lone watcher. What else should we look? Have we got anything else? I mean, we have this package right here, but... Oh.
That's for later.
That's for an actual unboxing video that we're doing that you should stay tuned to. If at the time of this recording, if you're watching this after if you're watching this anytime after August 1st, 2017, because that's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Then it should already be out. But that's something special. It's a very special unboxing. The first thing we've ever been sent from a company for the channel. So very excited for that. And that's honestly such a cool thing.
He's like, I love the attention to detail because it's got like the Woody's Roundup thing on it.
But in Tsum Tsum form?
Yeah, and like, I don't know, it's like, honestly, like, a tangent. So when I was little, I didn't like the first Toy Story movie. I thought it was lame. It was too, like, boy-centered. And then Toy Story 2 came out, probably, like, you know, right around the time when I was really getting into, like, cartoons like that. Mm-hmm. And it was so awesome. And they had a female character, and she was a redhead, and she was, like, badass. And
sorry, the camera's shaking.
I really, really loved her. Loved Jessie.
Jessie's badass. I love Jessie.
She was, like, my favorite kid. And, like, but because, like, that and, like, Bo Peep became kind of a badass in that one, too, which is really cool. But, like, it was really getting, like, some female representation. And, like, now you get it all the time in shows. But back then,
people are still complaining.
but, like, back in the 90s, you got, like, 0 female representation.
Right.
And if you did, the girl was probably a little bit too ditzy, but then you got, like, Toy Story 2, and you got Jessie, and Jessie was a total badass, and she wasn't a ditz, and she was smart as hell, and oh my god, she's, like, favorite all-time character.
I just realized there is one thing we forgot to show. Sorry to interrupt your rant. The thing we found, so there's this really good thrift store near us. It's the only one near us. I know they have video games for $2 each. They didn't really have anything good the day we went in, mainly just sports stuff. They had a Nest for $60 and that kind of stuff. But Emily did find something she really wanted for, I think it was like $2.
It's a picnic basket.
It's a picnic basket? Do you want to open it up and show it off?
Yeah.
I just really like it because it's like...
It's got like all the original checkerboard lining and stuff. It's really...
Like, not even gaming or nerd related, but something just really cool, and it's nice because, I don't know, we legit like to go on picnics sometimes. We like hiking.
I'm, like, such a hipster, so, like, it was wonderful, and, like, I wanted a basket like this since I was, like, a little kid, and so when I saw it, I'm like, I am buying this, and James is like, no, and I'm like, I am buying this.
I didn't even know. I was like, you sure about... Because the thing is, well, originally I was like, how are you going to get that in the train? She was like... I'm not. You're keeping it. I was like, okay. So I'm keeping this until we move into our place together.
Yeah.
And then, not showing that off because that's going to be in the next Let's Talk About Games, which she actually came along and was my camera person for. So, Emily's first time as camera person. Actually, it's really cool. Should I show off the camera I got recently?
No.
No. Should I just tell them about it?
You can, but I am going to go shower.
Alright, so let's end this off in just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But I've won like a GoPro action cam type thing, and I got this one that's literally just a GoPro, but it was like $70 and just as good. It can do 4K at 60 frames a second. I'm surprised. But one of the modes lets me actually control it from my phone. So what are you doing? Okay.
I love you.
Love you too, babe. But, so, what I was doing is we were going around this place where we were filming. I was putting really cool, hard-to-reach positions, and then just kind of, controlling it from my phone and, like, capturing stuff. It was so fun.
But it was so bad because they were in, like, a shaky area, and it just, like, fell.
Yeah, no, like, that's why I had a case, right?
Yeah, but, like, there was, like, this, like, 5-second worry that, like, it had broken or something, because it just, all of a sudden, it just, like, crashed down from where it was, like, set up. And we were like, oh.
Spoiler alert, there is Dance Dance Revolution involved, and Colin and I cannot dance.
And Colin was doing really good, but it was funny because, like, Colin had done it once because he forgot to hit 2-player. And so he already had the steps memorized.
The problem was, too, is I tried playing DDR and flip-flops, and it's on the big metal machines, and my flip-flop got caught, so I just flipped it off, right? So I was playing without a shoe on, and that was awkward.
Flip-flop. I like how you say that.
Flip-flop?
Yeah.
So, flip-flops, eh?
Flip-flop.
So, I guess that's really it. We're just kind of rambling at this point, aren't we?
We ramble in every video, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I literally have my editing is cutting out, like, tangents.
Right? Well, like, he and I go on so many tangents when we film that we literally cut out probably 20 minutes of just, like, us, like, discussing things.
That's true. And
I think that's why we live stream, right? Because, like, we don't have to cut out the tangents.
Well, exactly. Grant, we do have a review of a game that's special to both of us coming out this Monday. If you're watching this after July, what's today, the 28th? 26th? No, today's the 28th, yeah. If you're watching this after July 28th or 29th, 2017, it's already out. I'll probably link to it in the iCard somewhere up there. But, what?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if you have the right date or not, because I feel like tomorrow's, like...
Tell us in the chat. The chat has not been very active this stream.
Yeah, it's like been
I've seen y'all. I see y'all watching. Be active, y'all.
Oh, there are 2 people now. Hi, second person.
Hi, everyone. Say hi.
Yeah, come on, guys. Talk to us.
Talk to us or end it off. We see y'all watching. What else? Have you gotten anything else recently? You got Tigger's Honey Hunt for the PlayStation 1.
I did. I'm really excited to play it. We've been watching American Horror Story. We're almost done with season 4.
Season 4 is good stuff. I still think I like season 3 more. But, like, I like the characters more in season 4. But I like the overall package more in season 3.
Season 4 is my favorite, but it was because it was, like, the first season I ever watched.
Season 4 is excellent. Like, I think it's probably my second favorite so far. 5 seems interesting. 6 gets a lot of hate, but it's not on Netflix yet, so I won't pass judgment on 6 until I've actually watched it.
Honestly, like, 6 had a really bad start because they didn't explain stuff, and then once you, like, got started with it, it was actually really good, and I liked it. It just, like, it was a really hard, like, intro.
Whoa.
Crotch shot!
Thank God I'm wearing pants. Oh,
Hi.
hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, it was.
Season 2 was very good. I really enjoyed 2. Hello, Torque Studios and Jake Boggle, you're right. No, I didn't say... I liked 4 more than 2, but I thought 2 was very good. I just felt like there was a lot going on, and sometimes it got a little... I didn't think 1 was great, but I thought 2 was very good overall as well.
Like, 2 was so good, but, like, there was, like, it was really busy where, like, I couldn't pick what it was doing.
On the topic of season 2, though, like, spoiler alert, I like how 4 has that... It has a callback to 2 at one point, and it's a very touching callback to 2, but also very sad at the same time. And if you don't know what we're talking about, watch American Horror Story. It's on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, watch it by some other means that I probably shouldn't advocate.
Yo, YouTube probably does a live stream of it. That's how we watch King of the Hill every night.
Alright, true. Hey, you know, yeah, funny thing, yeah. Yeah, we get copyright claims for using too much of a Nintendo song in a video. However, King of the Hill 24-hour live stream is on YouTube, so... There's a Futurama one as well.
Yeah, and there's like a Rick and Morty one. There's like a lot of them, and like I love them. I appreciate all that they do.
Yeah, like I remember you and I were doing work earlier.
Yeah, we painted birdhouses earlier.
Okay, true. We made birdhouses earlier.
They were like, it was a lot of fun, but
they were $1. The kits were $1 at $1 each at Michael's. You know, we might as well.
And it was a lot of fun, and we were just, like, listening and watching King of the Hill all the while. And it's funny because, like, you know, us being older, like, we've seen all these episodes, and we know them. And so you can say the joke with the show, and it's still just as funny.
The funny thing about King of the Hill is I didn't get a lot of it as a kid, but now as an adult who grew up and spent most of his life in Texas, and now I live in Canada, right? But, like, as someone who grew up, like, around in Texas... especially in, like, East Texas, and has been up, pretty much around the area where that show is originally based off of.
Yeah.
I feel like I really get it. I feel like, and the funny thing is that we're at my parents' house, right now, which is in Texas, right? I can say the state, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, man... I see some of those characters in some of my neighbors, and I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, like, overall, Because, like, when you're younger, you relate with Bobby, and you don't understand a lot of what, like, Hank is saying. And then, like, you get
Besides
older.
propane.
Yeah. And then you get older, and you kind of start realizing you, too, are Hank Hill. Or Peggy Hill. Whichever you want.
I don't know. Hank's funny, but he lives a little bit of a boring life most of the time, doesn't he?
You know, like, the funny thing is, like, being a kid, you want to be Nancy because she's cool and pretty and has, like, that
and no one
affair.
wants to be Luann.
And, yeah, like, she has, like, that side affair with John Redcorn and the flowy hair. And, like, that's who you want to be when you're younger. And then you grow up and you're kind of like, oh, shit, I'm Peggy Hill.
Well, you know what I do for a living, babe?
Do you sell video games and video game accessories?
No, real money's in propane. But we aren't even on topic anymore. We're just talking about King of the Hill and propane and I don't know. Before we let this tangent go on anymore, Jaden Bogo asks, have we watched True Blood?
I have watched True Blood, like, once or twice. I've watched, like, season 1, and, like, the vampire stuff just isn't for me.
And you do like the Anne Rice novels?
I do like the Anne Rice novels. I don't like I don't really like vampire movies or shows. I feel like they're just too much. But I do like novels.
I've been meaning to watch True Blood. I haven't gotten around to it.
I've got like all of the seasons.
First few seasons rock, but then it just started getting confusing. That's what I heard.
Like, I have all the seasons. I need to watch it. I watched like part of season 1. And it was a bit much, and I was already watching so many shows at that point that I'm like, I don't have the, like, mental capacity to really sit here and binge watch.
But let's end this on a high note. Rick and Morty Season 3, everyone! Woo!
I don't watch Rick and Morty, though.
That's sad, but be happy for me.
I can't, like, I just, like, there's no appeal.
Oh, then, what will make you happy?
What will make me happy? I could say, but we're on live stream.
Okay, then before we get taken down from YouTube, let's end this off for real this time. So with that, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, am I supposed to say something?
Yeah, there's multiple people watching now, so would you like to say something? If you like watch Brickleberry, I tried watching Brickleberry. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why.
I had a friend, Marcos, in like high school who that was the only show he watched, and he would quote it to me all the time. And
I wouldn't get it.
I'd be so lost, and I'm like,
Alright, you know what show really needs to die, and we were talking about this at Target?
Family Guy?
Family Guy. Like, Family Guy, like, the first few seasons I actually thought were pretty clever, I'll be honest. And it's like, Seth MacFarlane has a really good singing voice. I love it when they do, like, show tunes and stuff.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's such a mean-spirited, just cold-hearted show. And it's like, it's not even funny. It's just, ugh.
Like, they spend so much time making, like, poop jokes that the rest of the content has to be, like, mean towards everybody. American Dad. I actually love, like, American Dad. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's such a bad show, but, like, I love it. Like,
I don't really have an opinion on American Dad because it's one of those shows where it's like, if it's on, I'll put it on as background noise while I edit.
It's one of those shows I didn't like as a kid because I thought it was stupid. And then I started watching it for Roger and realized I was staying around for Stan.
Man, what other shows have we been watching? I mean, Parks and Recreation is fantastic. Like, Ron Swanson is who I aspire to be.
Like,
Mr. Pickles, I've never... Mr. Pickles?
That's an adult... I've never watched it.
I've never seen it.
It looks kind of weird, and I'm, like, real picky about shows. I've been watching The Flash.
I have a lot of friends recommending BoJack Horseman. That looks really good.
Trying to think. Like, I
don't watch tons of TV, but, like...
Yeah, neither do I. Like, I typically just, like, binge watch on, like...
Actually, I have something on DVD that I'm sure a lot of my viewer base watches.
That is a beautiful ear.
Yes. The Game Chasers on DVD. Oh, Mr. Pickles, 4 episodes on YouTube. Alright, we'll probably check that out. Watch the talent show one. I'll be honest, I've been watching on and off on the Gong Show lately. Like, I don't typically care for, like, America's Got Talent, but this is, like... imagine like the X Factor or America's Got Talent if it was the most cynical freaking thing you've ever seen. But also, yeah, I have Game Chasers season 1 signed by Billy. Yay. Yeah. I don't know. That's a show. That's a YouTube show. That's a good YouTube show. But you should also watch the Game Quest featuring our favorite Australian.
So like on that topic of like Mr. Woodhawker and.
Oh yeah,
well, I'm gonna tell the story of how you almost had him sign me.
Oh yeah, the Game Chasers. The Game Chasers. We run a show called Let's Talk About Games. We're more of a travel channel show. Like we're like travel channel, like bizarre foods, but video games. Think of them as American Pickers, but video games, and then Game Quest is American Pickers, but video games, but sexy and Australian.
Like, honestly, it was really cool because we went to Retropalooza and that video is up, right?
What, the date challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did $20 date challenge. Ghost Adventures. You love that stuff. Actually, speaking of the Game Chasers, they have a YouTube show up now called Chasing Unknown, which is literally Ghost Adventures but a YouTube show. Really cool stuff. I don't think they have a couple episodes out though.
But anyway, so we went to Retropalooza and stuff, and it was a lot of fun, and it was my first time meeting a lot of these people. Wood was there, and he signed my Shaman, he felt really bad about it. He's like, this is gonna like make it cost so much less, and I'm like, I don't care, I don't collect anything, I just,
Originally wanted him to sign your boobs.
I didn't want him to sign my boobs. You wanted him to sign my boobs.
No, whatever you say.
He wanted an Australian man to look at my boobs. It
was you know what? At least it wasn't. OK Chiefs panel scarred you, and I thought can we not go into the details that just say 3 words that we're thinking right now.
No, we're not gonna say those.
No, not gonna say those. No, Bridget the midget.
Babe, I told you no.
Okay.
It was actually, like, the panel was really great. It was just weird because they were talking about porn, and it's like, we're all guys here, and I'm like, boobs, right here, on my chest. And she's showing me these pictures of midget porn.
That he snuck from a strip club. Yeah. And it's like, dude!
You don't do that!
I don't know. It made it up to her. Tyler and George's panel from it was iRetro Gamer plus George from G to the Next Level were there. I guess George. This was before he started his channel, so
yeah, it was right before.
It was So that was right afterwards. That was a lot more tame. I actually won a thing from a little trivia thing they did. I'm not sure if I showed this out, but I won a little Roger Rabbit figure sealed. Probably going to mount that to my wall along with all of your Rocky Horror Picture Show figures. Yeah. Because we have the complete set since they were being cleared out from GameStop.
I got those for like my 18th birthday. It was really exciting.
You had all but Riff Raff.
All but Riff Raff in that set.
And Riff Raff was the only one I actually owned.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. What else? Trying to think if there's anything else, but like I'm like shower time. I'm tired. But we're going to Warped Tour Houston tomorrow, which is gonna be exciting. We get to see Beartooth.
Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup.
I'm excited to see Bowling for Soup.
He's really excited for. I'm excited for Beartooth and Ivory Bell. Like that's like the awesomest thing ever.
What else? They're making Shrek 5.
That disappoints me in so many levels.
Somebody once.
No.
You see, she's been dating me so long, she knows I'm about to break into a meme.
Literally, all of our pillow talk is memes.
No, our pillow talk is you being like, hey, do you want to get some Whataburger?
I am the worst because, like, after anything, I'm like, hey, do you want to go get food? Do you, like, want to feed me?
Actually, yesterday we were at Whataburger. I don't know what was up, but it took, like, 10 minutes to get our order. So, like, I ordered chicken feet, a taco, and they made mine massive, right? And then we're not complaining. This was awesome. Yeah. And then she gets her 9-piece nuggets. They gave her like 20
nuggets.
And one was heart-shaped.
Yeah, they weren't like little nuggets either. They weren't like the normal bite-sized ones that you get with like the 9-piece meal. They were like big pieces of chicken, and I was very happy.
When the nugget loves you back.
Yes, like if you saw on Instagram, there was like a heart-shaped one. It was like, when the nugget loves you back, hashtag nug life.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was like the best moment of my life.
We're still rambling, aren't we?
Yeah.
We were supposed to end off 10 minutes ago, weren't we?
Yeah, he and I ramble so much.
We ramble, but that's our perfect for
I
each
feel like
other.
we're rambling about rambling now, so we should just end this.
Yes. So do you want to end it off, or should I?
Like, subscribe, follow us.
Check out our Instagram, because we've talked about it so much.
Yeah.
See me doing real photography. See her do occasional photography.
I do so many aesthetics, but I don't actually use Instagram.
You can use mine. Like, you can just post it out at Instagram.
I send you stuff for Instagram all the time, but like I'm too lazy to actually get on Instagram because I feel like it's a lot of upkeep.
I just post a daily thing, and I like on the days where I can't think of something to post, I have a little backlog that I can just go through.
Like, I just feel like with my personality, I would have to make everything like 100% perfect all the time.
No, I feel that. The thing with my Instagram too is lately, especially with us traveling, it's been less gaming lately and more us either eating weird food or us going to really cool places. Like recently we went to Marfa, Texas, which is somewhere I've always wanted to go.
It's not as cool as he says it is.
I thought it was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
But like, as somebody from that area, it's just...
Yeah, but I can understand that, right? It's like when people talk about Houston, I'm like, what the hell is there in Houston? Because I grew up there, right? I'm like, well, I guess there's like the zoo and stuff, but it's like you don't really think about that as like something touristy when you live there.
Yeah, like I grew up in a tourist town and people come down there all the time and you're kind of like, well, what's so fascinating when everybody here is trying to get out?
But the man, wow, that's depressing.
Yeah, but it's like true, like when you live in a tourist town, like you forget it's a tourist town, you don't understand why so many people are like, we want to come here and spend vacations, because when you're living there, you're like, I want to go somewhere on vacation that is not here.
I want to move to the big city someday. And then they made a musical off it.
Which one?
All of them.
Literally all of them.
Actually, you know what my favorite musical is?
Kinky Boots?
No, the Book of Mormon.
I love Book of Mormon so much. I feel like that was one of our big things when we started dating.
The evil one.
No joke, when James and I started dating, that was like a big conversation point.
It was Book of Mormon, and then Across the Universe. I really love musicals. I promise I'm not gay.
Yes, he is.
Okay, thank you, babe.
I'm really gay too, it's okay.
Yeah, you're gay for me.
Okay,
The only person I'm gay for is Wood. Wood from Beat 'em Ups.
Okay, but I'm gonna go, so do you wanna...
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and
tweet at us, guys.
Tweet at us. Follow us on the Instagram, instagram.com/stuffweplay. And
Twitter.com/stuffweplay, Facebook.com/stuffweplay. I think you get the...
You kind of get the point. Subscribe. All the cool kids subscribe. And we still need to film a thing, don't we?
You're filming it. I'm not. I'm going to go shower.
You don't even want to do the opening bit we talked about? Do it for the fans.
If the people say I should film it with you...
Should she do it?
Should I do it?
Should she do it? Should she film the video with me?
Yes or no, guys? Real fast.
No response. No response.
Okay. Shower.
Oh, come on. Do it for me.
I don't love you that much. I'm tired. I'm gonna go.
Alright, I love you, babe.
I love you too.
And I love you too, dear viewers. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Watch her go by. Watch her go by. Alright, that's enough of that. Good night.